Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and me, Banshee. And hey, it's me, Banshee, for my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. And I've got a treat for you for the card for the collective. I'm about to do an unboxing review on this, but I thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek. For those of you who don't come to our show, I've used it a couple times already, of the Auspicious Symbols deck. And it's for luck and healing because, gotta have our bodies physically fit for the business world too, don't we? So let's give this a shot and see what the cards give us today. I love lucky symbols. Happy cats abound in here. Four-leaf clovers, I look for them. Been very lucky finding them, but I do look for them. All right, one more shuffle. And let's get the show on the road. Ooh, our card for the collective is the Auspicious Symbols of Runes. Runes. Look for inspiration, validation, and messages through written words and symbols. Very nice. These are pretty large size cards, I will say. That's number 27, which, by the way, 27 is a 9 number. Just saying. It's my favorite number. Okay, the message of runes is this. There are messages and insights contained in the symbols of language, just as there are in the ancient runes. Like the ancestors, the symbol messengers offer wisdom and knowledge that is of value. This message invites you to explore the auspicious nature of language, pictures, patterns, and words in your life. Just as sequential numbers can alert you to information, the synchronicity of letters, symbols, or words may hold deeper meaning for you at this time. The ancient runes not only provide a way for humans to interrelate and communicate, but added a magical aspect of words, especially in their sounds, with the ability to create reality. Use this knowledge to examine how language can assist you in manifesting and creating your experience. Well, that's really interesting to me because words are so important, the words we speak, the words we use to sell ourselves or our business. When you go on job interviews, how do you present yourself? What do you say? How do you communicate with others? This is all very important stuff in the business realm. And so explore and think about, your language, your communication, and how you can better it to manifest, the success that you desire. And that's what I have for the collective today. All right. Auspicious Symbols, by the way, is written by Allison Nicola, and artwork by Sabina Espinet. So let's roll with our readings for the week ahead. And before we do that, we're going to give a little astrological outlook. I have to say, well, at least, for my knowledge of astrology, not much is happening. This reading is for the week of July 10th through 16th for all the elemental signs of the Zodiac. The moon will be traveling on Sunday from Scorpio into Sagittarius on that Sunday to Aquarius Pisces next Saturday. It'll be transiting into Pisces, which means Aries moon is just around the corner from that. The full moon, there's going to be a full moon this week on Wednesday, July 13th, and that's going to be in the sign of Capricorn. Sounds pretty good to me. And that's all I got for you. All right, so let's roll and see what's going on for our friends, the air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's hope no ill winds are blowing. And it's smooth going for you. Some of us, had shorter work weeks last week with holidays and back to normal this week. So let's see what's going on. I'm sure a lot of people are on vacation, various trips or time off. All right, air signs. Your focus for the week ahead is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is reversed. Not a bad start here, air signs. It looks as though there might be some new opportunities coming to you. The time for contemplation and, hey, those vacations or respites is over now. Now you've got some choices. Somebody offering you something. Is somebody offering some of you a job? Is somebody offering you a better opportunity to invest your money or a great real estate deal? If you're selling property, are you getting a good offer for your property? Hey, it's looking good. It looks like there's an opportunity coming your way that you should seriously consider. So how best can you prepare for this focus? Oh, no. We don't want to prepare this way. It's the Five of Swords. It's the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is upright. Well, I would say this. The one thing you do not want to do is get involved in anything that appears to be unethical or, you question maybe some of what's going on here. If you have any doubts about the integrity of people that you're working with or for, it might be time to bail out. It might be time to pass that opportunity on by. But if it is, failing that, all I can say is make sure you rise above any kind of dirty dealings. You don't want to get involved in anything like that. So make sure this offer that is coming your way is on the up and up. So what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Hey, got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is reversed here. That's awfully good. I think that people will be feeling they will be getting rid of some of their own fears and anxieties or self-doubts about particular situations, maybe whatever situation or opportunity you want to explore. And they're going to be more agreeable. They're ready to face things, whatever they are that comes their way. They may have had some self-doubts before. Maybe they doubted their abilities to offer assistance or be there for you, or maybe they doubted their ability to work on this project with you, but all looks pretty good. But ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you air signs? Well, you end with the Fool reversed. So, even though people might be all in, my suggestion would be is don't do anything that's too risky. And remember, again, we got this kind of Five of Swords energy going here. I feel like it's definitely telling you to question, what you're getting involved in the week ahead. Let's take a look at this all together, air signs, and see what's going on here. Somebody is offering you some kind of opportunity, whether it's a new job, an investment, whatever. I think it's going to be really, really important for you to make sure everything is on the up and up. Don't sign on the dotted line for everything unless you know. Maybe you want to have, especially if you are in business, you're a business owner, or you're thinking of starting a business, something like that, or even if it's major financial transactions, you either want an accountant or maybe a lawyer to look this stuff over for you, because there could be some foul play going on here. I hate to say it, air signs, but ultimately, others that you are working with, they're kind of feeling okay with whatever you decide. They're in it with you. So, hey, don't by week's end go jumping off the deep end here. Don't take any risks. Be sure of what you're getting yourself and others into, because others are trusting you now. So I kind of feel here it's on you to make sure you don't send them over the edge. All right. So just be careful, be wary, eyes wide open today, or I'm sorry, this week, air signs. Good luck with that. Hey, fire signs. What you got cooking? What you got cooking this week? Oh dear. Sorry about that. Making a mess of your shuffle, fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Do one more because of that misshuffle. Right. Hey, fire signs. Okay. We had the Four of Cups reversed for the air signs. Well, fire signs, you have the Five of Cups reversed, which really is okay in my book. It might be that and I kind of thought you guys won the week last week. We fire signs had a good week last week, but we're now over dwelling on past losses, past failures, past defeats, things not going our way. We're beyond that now, and we are looking to a future of promise. Maybe those of you who did have a good week last week, now you're really ready to welcome new opportunities for growth, new opportunities for investment. Maybe you're looking for a new job or a step up the career ladder. It looks as though you're moving on. And how best can you prepare for that focus? Hey, fire, how about you prepare for it with the Page of Pentacles here? I think that's a good idea. I think you could be doing some, more study, especially positive for you fire sign students. It looks as though maybe you're ready to set off on a new course of study. Maybe some of you are now entering school for the first time come the fall. So you're preparing for it. You're getting things in order. It's probably about that time of year, I would think. Maybe it happens sooner, but I'm sure some last minutes are getting started. So it looks like you might get some good financial news. Some of you might get offers for jobs. There may be raises in pay coming or investments coming in. Maybe the stock market's going to look up in this next week because there was a great jobs report, on Friday, this past Friday. So things are looking up here. Let's see if we can keep the ball rolling, fire. Well, okay, what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Be mindful of the people that are working for you right now. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is upright. They feel like they're shouldering a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, or a lot of workload. So don't push too hard. Try to go easy on them and realize that they are, and maybe reward them. For goodness sakes, if you can, because they're doing a lot of hard work and effort, it looks like, and they're kind of feeling the burden and the stress of that. Oh boy, so will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you fire signs? Well, we got the Ace of Cups reversed. So I don't know, you start off very happy in a way, or at least in the mood of turning things around. and that you're moving forward with new opportunities. There's even a potential here for that shown here that, there may be some job offers, there may be some investments coming in and stuff. It looks very, very positive, good financial news of some sort. But here I see where some of the struggles are coming in. People around you might be balking at their workload right now. Things might be really heavy and maybe they're slowing down a bit. Maybe you should think of ways to improve, the flow of things, with your advisors, whoever. Don't overburden people right now. Don't give them any more than they can handle. Because ultimately, I think by week's end, you're going to be dealing with some disappointment or sadness or sorrow. It started off so good, and I can't help but wonder if this is coming from other people who are working with you. It's possible that some people might want to quit, move on, because they just feel like, you're not paying attention to their needs. So I almost feel it fits in there. Because everything else just looks so stellar, these opportunities for growth. But that right there looks as though people might hold you back. And it's not their fault. I really feel it's not their fault. They are trying the best they can. But you need to ease up on them, or you need to maybe hire more staff, whatever the case may be. Something's got to be done there, fire signs, to turn this week around. Good luck with that. Hey, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, my water signs. This reading is for you for the week ahead. Let's hope you're not going to be drowning any sorrows this week. Refreshment alert. Okay, water. Hey, this is kind of appropriate in a way for you because look at that person staring out at the water, looking at those ships coming towards shore. It's the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is upright. Well, I think that, you realize that some of your goals and your aims have hit their mark, and things are now coming through for you. The sun is shining bright there. Ships are coming in, and you're standing there, and you just realize how much potential, there is for growth. So why not do some future planning this week? It looks like that might be some of what you're going to be working on, because you realize your goals and things that you have been working on are about to manifest. So how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, how about with Mr. Diablo here, reversed? The devil is reversed. It's really funny because there's this very, even though it's a fire card, this has a lot of expansive quality, and the devil reverse certainly does too. It's talking about liberation and freedom. And so I feel here the best way you can prepare for that focus is with all this, freedom that you feel coming because everything is working, everything is manifesting or coming in to your advantage, that you should be feeling liberated and free and using that time and energy to promote new growth. So what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Well, yeah, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is reversed here, and I feel that there might be some people who are going to be in disagreement, maybe with some of your strategic planning. You may have to work it out with them. You may have to listen to their ideas as well. I mean, it's a matter of, their willingness to communicate and not stall or stagnate because they're upset. Hopefully they will communicate their intent with you and what they really feel should be done, and maybe you can reach some sort of agreement or compromise. So it's not impossible, but the Knight is reversed, so they can be a little bit stubborn. Ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? I really feel this is kind of a thinking, strategizing week for you water signs. You have the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups is upright. So, on some level, I'm thinking that it looks as though you're going to be, with everything just going the way it has been, you're just going to be thinking about all the possibilities, all the potential, all the things that you could do now. Problem is, it's going to come to a point where you got to narrow that focus down a little bit. And maybe, depending on how well you're really doing, you might want to prioritize and go with things that are more attainable than the pie in the sky dreams that you may have. But let's take a look at this, because this looks really good for you water signs. You're projecting, you're thinking ahead towards the future, because everything is coming up roses right now. It's sunny, it's bright, your ships are coming in. Manifestation is occurring, and so it's making you think about where to go next. And you feel liberated and more free in order to do so with that Devil reversed. I think it's feeling that, things that have been holding you back, have been restricting your movement, free. But there are some people who you are going to have to answer to that may have different ideas, different opinions on what should be done next, and they might be kind of voicing some opposition. So do be sure to try to talk with them, communicate, and more importantly, listen. Listen to what they have to say, because maybe you might want to make some modifications to your plans depending on what they offer. And ultimately, by week's end, you're just going to be in a position to really be thinking more expansively even, and all the possibilities, all the things you could do right now. Just be sure, that ultimately you're going to have to come down with deciding on something, and make sure it is something realistic and something that you're going to be able to achieve, rewards off of. Wow, not bad, water signs. I think it's looking pretty good for you. Good luck with that. Well, aim high, earth signs. It's your turn. I hope things will go well for you this week, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We got a full moon in Capricorn after all. Let's see if it's a good omen for your week ahead. Whoops. I knew that last shuffle was going to mess up a little. There we go. Oh, your focus for the week ahead, earth signs? Well, it's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is reversed. Some disappointments, some sorrows. Maybe it's some recent setbacks. Maybe it's not getting a job or a position you were hoping to get, or some move. It looks as though that you're kind of starting the week off rather pessimistically or with a disappointing attitude. Let's see if we can't brighten that a little bit. How best can you prepare for that focus? Well, with the Six of Wands, that's an interesting card in this position, and it's upright. I think you can best prepare for this focus. You're feeling a lot of disappointment here, but hey, you've got the Six of Wands here. I think what it's saying is, instead of dwelling on sorrows or sadness or things that are going wrong, maybe this even has to do with some arguments or or disagreements with coworkers or people, you work with. How about dwelling instead, though, on what you have achieved and accomplished so far? What have you done that's good? And maybe if you are having issues in dealing with others, maybe it's time to remind them how much you've had their back, how much you've done for them, and how much you've done for a company or an organization, so that they don't forget and shortchange you. What about people this week? Well, we got the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is reversed. I feel a couple different ways about this here, maybe this plays into the disappointing aspects a little bit. It's possible that the Four of Pentacles is saying that they are ready to let go of something. Maybe they're ready to let go of, the things that, made you disappointed and sad. Or maybe they're ready to quit their jobs and stuff too and move on to something else. Maybe some of your disappointment this week is tied to that in some way. Maybe there's been some turnovers lately, some people leaving, some disappointments there, some gaps that need to be filled, and it's leaving you kind of hanging. So ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? Wow. Well, you got the Two of Cups reversed. So to me, this indicates there's definitely a parting of ways going on this week. Let's take a look at what's happening here. Sorry about that. There, let me get these in. All right, Earth signs, I'm seeing something here, and I think it's mostly relating to relations with others this week. You're starting off kind of pessimistic and disappointed, and I think it has to do with some emotional issues related to peers, coworkers, business associates, advisors, etc. They're not making you very happy. And so it's time to tell them and remind them of the value that you bring, that you do a lot and you have accomplished a lot, and you've done it with them in mind as well. This is that kind of card. But here it looks like people are willing to let go in some way, or they are going. I feel that maybe people are being released from positions or jobs, or they're giving notice. So ultimately, I feel like there is some separations. Maybe even you yourself are going to divest something, whether it's an investment, working with particular partners in the business world, whether it's bringing down a small business. It looks as though there's, a parting of ways here, even with a business partner. So it looks like it's going to be kind of an emotional roller coaster week for you, Earth signs. Hang in there. Hopefully it won't be totally majorly traumatic, but I do feel you're going to see some shakeups in the people around you, working with or for you. So good luck with that. All right. Well, hey, don't want to forget to remind you to watch Mr. O's shows. His Goth Tarot every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Almost lost it there, but I remembered. Goth Tarot, where you can find out things about the shadow aspects of yourself and, work on healing some of them and work on acceptance. And then we have his Emotional Exchanges every Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you can find out what's going on in the love department in the week ahead. And also, happy hour is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. Come in sad. We'll try to change that frown and turn that upside down back to a smile. Join us. It's a lot of fun. We love having you there. And finally, our live streams, Sundays 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Thursdays 7 to 9 p.m. We will answer your questions, your burning questions. Bring them. Bring them on. We're ready for you. All right, everybody. Take care. I hope you do have a great week ahead, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.